Welcome to the 2021 Gothics, the annual NJCU Athletics Awards ceremony. This year is virtual, much like last year. My name, if you're not familiar, my name is Alex Falk. I'm the Director of Athletic Communications here at NJCU. I've only been here about 4 or 5 months now, and everybody has welcomed me very nicely. But enough about me. Again, welcome to the 2021 Gothics, and we're going to go ahead and get started. First, with a few words from our Director of Athletics, Sean Tucker, who will be your spotlight now.
All right. Well, welcome everybody to our 2021 edition. Yes, this is a baby on my lap here, but to me, it symbolizes what NJCU athletics is all about. Family. Forget about me. I love you. So no matter what COVID predicament that we went through, ups and downs, testing, retesting, positive test here, our family, the NJCU family, made it happen. And we are here tonight, I should say, to celebrate and to honor all of you prestigious finalists that have been selected in the various categories. Whether it was a Coach of the Year, which we had 5 of them, whether it was a conference championship, which we had 6 of them, or All-Americans, this was an absolute special year. And this doesn't happen just overnight. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of sacrifice, dedication. It takes long hours, multiple text conversations, challenging moments. It takes sessions, focus groups, all the things that we did just to get us to this point. And as you guys know, there's over 400 Division III institutions, and not all the institutions competed this year. And so we were blessed with a great administrative staff and then head coaches that were willing and ready to pull up their sleeves. And most importantly, you student athletes, you're the ones that woke up in the morning and made your way over to the Garrity complex to work out. You're the ones that were late in the JMAC shooting hoops, making sure you're working on your shot. You put in the hours and it paid off. And so we hope that you enjoy tonight, all the videos, all the content. To all the finalists, it was very difficult for our awards committee to select the actual winner, but know that even just being recognized as a finalist, that's major kudos to you. And we know that NJCU athletics is on the rise. Our mantra this year has been close the gap. And I would say we significantly close the gap. I hear from our counterparts all across the nation that are saying that NJCU is here and NJCU has arrived. And so we're going to continue to move the needle closer and closer. But tonight is a night for us to celebrate, to honor. And then guess what? Tomorrow morning, it start all over again. We're back to square one, working and getting ready for the next year. So with that being said, on behalf of all the administrators, coaches, student athletes, thank you. And let's enjoy this evening.
Thank you, Sean, for those amazing, touching words. Appreciate it. We will go ahead and get started here. So our first award of the day is going to be, of the evening, is going to be the Thomas M. Garrity Scholar Athlete of the Year. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so everybody can see it. And we'll go through that. Can everybody see a big black screen?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. So this is what we're going to be reverting to throughout the award ceremony tonight. So bear with us. So without further ado, going to rewind here, and our Thomas M. Garrity Scholar Athlete of the Year is April Gutierrez. Congratulations, April. So April, if you'd like to say a few words, let me know.
Way to go.
You can unmute yourself, and I will, you can unmute
Congrats,
yourself,
April. I would like to say a few words, which is this award may be given to an individual, but honestly, I don't see my name on it. I see the product of my teams, my coaches, my friends, and my family that have given me the support, the motivation, the guidance, especially the optimism. And I would like to thank them for being the consistency within these difficult times of uncertainty. So I think I speak on behalf of my friends, family, team, and coaches when I say thank you.
Thank you very much, April. Once again, congratulations. And we are going to move on to the next award, which is the James J. Kearns Memorial Athletic Appreciation Award. This award goes to somebody who, is outside the athletics family, but they take the time to, go above and beyond for athletics and do everything that they can do to help us provide the best student athlete experience. So without further ado, our James J. Kearns Memorial Athletic Appreciation Award this year goes to Josh Dornbos, Associate Director of University Advancement.
Congrats, Josh.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Josh.
Man, I feel humbled to even be here with you guys tonight. The athletics department has had such kind of a monumental year this year, so really kudos to Sean and Danielle and Pete are kind of my colleagues over here that I probably have them to blame for being nominated for this, right? But no, it's an honor. You guys have really made NJCU proud this year. And it's an honor to get to kind of come alongside the department and see not only our student athletes excel out on the court in the field, but also to finish that and cross that graduation line. I know we're going to get to celebrate with many of them this next month, and I just feel privileged to be a part of the NJCU family. So thank you all for this. But I kind of share the sentiments that April's saying, that is really feels like a team effort. So thank you, Danielle and Pete. I appreciate you.
Danielle, Pete, I don't want this moment to go by. If you just briefly just touch and let everyone know how special Josh has been on campus for us. Because I think even bringing a little bit more into, yeah, go ahead.
So Josh was nominated for this award amongst a bunch of amazing candidates who've also helped out the athletics department throughout this very unique year. But Josh really stepped up and made sure that no matter the hardship that students were going through, they got the support and the guidance that they needed. There's so many variables to take into consideration for academic success, but Josh went above and beyond to really close the gap, as we would say in athletics, between the University Advisement Center and student athletes. So everything that we do for registration, advisement, student success really starts with relationships, and the relationship that we have been able to build with the UAC through Josh has really changed the way that we do business, and it wouldn't be possible without his willingness and open-mindedness and patience for Pete and myself. So Josh, thank you so much. We really appreciate you, and we're looking forward to all the great things that are coming as well.
Yeah, and just to add to that, I just want to acknowledge, your unique skills and ability to put yourself in Danielle and I's shoes whenever we, have a conversation about our student athletes or when any issues arise. You just have that unique ability to kind of see things the way we see them. And then it only just helps us help the students even more. So, not a lot of people might even know who you are on this call, but I hope that over the next few months to get you even more involved and have you meet more coaches and more student athletes, because what you do for us and for them is just an amazing thing that you do on a daily basis, and your assistance. Without you, Danielle and I will be going a little crazier than we do sometimes. So thank you again for everything you do.
Thanks, thanks, DB and Pete. And obviously, thank you, Josh. in so many words, just like DB and Pete said, you know, we wouldn't move forward as an athletic department if not for you and people like you who take the time to you know, work extra hard for us and make sure that our student athletes get you know, the best treatment possible. The winner is Dr. Jody Bailey, the VP of Student Affairs. Before Jody, you know, says a couple words, we're happy to have Bob Delaney on, and you know, Bob, if you'd like to say a few words just about the award, that would be great.
Alex, you know, Dr. Martin Luther King said that life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? And this conversation about having the Service Above Self Award was had maybe about 3 or 4 years ago with Sean and Sue Henderson and Jason Kroll, Ira Thor. And last year it was given to all those that served in the fight against COVID and were NJCU athletes. So it's an honor for it to be in my name and to be here tonight. And Jody, congratulations, and thank you for all you do to make our world a better place.
Congrats, Jody. Well deserved.
Man, Jody.
Yeah, JJ, go ahead.
Oh, I didn't.
Congrats, Jody. Well deserved.
I'll tell you, Jody. If there's one person that fought day in and day out for all of our students, but the care that you and your team gave to athletics on every level was just, it was inspiring. It actually kept me afloat, you know, through it. And it just, you're a pleasure. You deserve to be in that seat. The students, more importantly, deserve to have you in that seat. So I can speak for all of us in athletics. I could say so much more, but I'm not going to. You know how I feel about you. I had to explain the heart emojis that we would text each other to Sean just to make sure everything was clear. But that's how much appreciation that we have for you. So well deserved.
I just want to say thank you first, Bob, to have an award under your name and to be one of the first people to get it is I mean, I'm so humbled. Honestly, it's an amazing thing. You are a good friend to the university. You are a huge champion of our students, and to be able to be associated with you is an honor. So thank you so much for that. For those of you who know me, depending on which hat I'm wearing, I'm not a terribly weepy person at work because I have to kind of keep us all on the straight and narrow. But when it comes to our students, I don't think there's just about anything that I wouldn't do for them and for you guys. This year has been extremely tough for all of us, but for our students in particular, you know, I saw there's another award that's called Grit, and I actually studied grit and resiliency. And I can't think of another group of students besides maybe my RAs that I would give this category to, except for our student athletes from day one. You guys have stuck with it with your coaches and with your athletic trainers. Your coaches have been amazing. I think you guys might have given me a few more gray hairs on the side. You know which teams you are. But I mean, it's an honor to be working for you. There's no place else I would rather be than NJCU. I've become the professional that I want to be because of you guys. I hope that I've helped you a little bit. Know that when there isn't any place else to go, you've always got us. You know, whether it's food, shelter, a little bit of love. That's what my whole job is. And so being with the athletic team and yelling and cheering all at in the same day, almost, I think it was. You know, the final competitions, being able to watch our women. Coach Pat, your girls, you know, win your championship. Coach Mark being able to text you while you were on the road and cheering for all of you. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so honored to be part of your day today. So thank you.
Well deserved, Jody. We appreciate everything that you've done, and we know that the best is yet to come with athletics because you're running the point with student affairs. So thank you for all that you do, and we hope that you value the nice little keepsake that's coming your way with the number 6 on it. I'll just leave it at that.
Can't wait. Thank you.
Thank you again, Jody. Like I said at the beginning of this, it's been unfortunate that we haven't, been able to have normal interactions with people outside of athletics. But, you and I have had a few emails back and forth, just trying to coordinate things. And again, I appreciate it. Again, without somebody like you, we literally would not have been able to set foot on the court or the field, with the NCAA restrictions on COVID testing and the NJAC guidelines and everything. So again, from all of us, thank you so much. So we're going to go ahead and jump forward here. And now we will start with the female newcomer of the year. And now we move over to the In Competition Awards. Up first, NJCU's Female Newcomer of the Year. Here are the finalists. Paulina Augatina, Women's Track and Field. Competing in her first season in outdoor track and field this year due to COVID, Augatina was one of the most consistent Gothic Knights. The long jumper earned herself a top 25 regional ranking with a personal best 5.16 meters and picked up second team all-conference honors as the runner-up at the NJAC Championships. Kim Brites, Women's Soccer. Just a few votes shy of NJAC Rookie of the Year honors, Brites shined for NJCU as a freshman and earned first team all-conference accolades for her efforts. The rookie led the Gothic Knights in goals and points.
Good kick in the middle. Header is in! The Gothic Knights have struck on a header by Kim Brites.
Brites runs up, fires left side, slots it in, and we are tied at 1 goal apiece.
Sandra Guerrero, Women's Wrestling. Stepping right in as the team captain, Guerrero came in with high expectations as the reigning New Jersey State High School champion. After placing third at NCWWC Regionals to earn a spot at Nationals, Guerrero proceeded to collect All-America honors as a rookie. Naomi Henry, Women's Wrestling. Much like her teammate, Henry came in to a brand new program and looked to assume a leadership role on the mat. The Brooklyn native came in third at Regionals as well and joined Guerrero as the first 2 All-Americans in program history at Nationals. Rebecca Hoff, Women's Bowling. Hoff was one of the top performers for a resurgent Gothic Knights squad that advanced all the way to the AMCC semifinals, missing out on a championship berth by the slimmest of margins. The freshman was named AMCC Co-Newcomer of the Year and garnered second team all-conference honors. Damaris Rodriguez, Women's Basketball. Not many freshmen enter a collegiate basketball locker room and immediately command the respect of her teammates. Rodriguez, however, was selected as a team captain and earned it. She was named Rookie of the Year for the D3Hoops.com All-Region team and the NJAC, and was also a first-team selection by both, and was the first ever freshman to be named All-Met Division III Player of the Year.
And that one is thrown away by Hunt. Stolen by Neal. Up court to Rodriguez. Layup is good and she'll go to the line.
How will NJCU respond?
That is the question for a relatively young team. That's how you respond. Damaris Rodriguez.
Giada Zorzin, Women's Tennis. Transferring in to become the team leader of a brand new program, Zorzin immediately made an impact for NJCU. She won 7 of her 8 singles matches, all at first singles, finishing the year on a 5-match winning streak. She also earned a trio of wins at first doubles for the Gothic Knights.
What a player like her does for a program like this to attract top-level talent, which, I know that, Coach Nick and Coach Justin have done a great job recruiting.
Once again, your finalists for NJCU's Female Newcomer of the Year. And the winner is Damaris Rodriguez, Women's Basketball.
Congrats. Way to go, D.
Here we go, D. Here we go.
Congrats, Damaris.
Thank you to everyone. And at the end of the day, it's an honor to be able to play basketball at the next level. And it means a lot to me to win this award. I'm forever grateful to choose such a great school to play for. And I love where I'm at. And just again, thank you.
Go ahead, D.
Seacog represent, baby.
Yes, indeed. Pat D, any quick words? I know you're probably loud in your gym there.
Yeah, first I want to say congratulations to all the finalists. You are all well deserving of this award. But yeah, Damaris is everything that you want in a student first and an athlete and as a person. She's an amazing person all around. And we are very lucky and blessed to have someone like Damaris here at NJCU. She's actually a trailblazer because she's opening up the door for other Hudson County girls who want to be a part of what we have going on over at NJCU. It's very special, and she's very special to be a freshman point guard, captain, player of the year, rookie of the year, champion. It just goes to show, what kind of pedigree she's made up of, and we expect bigger things in the future for her.
Thanks, Pat. Congratulations, Damaris. Like everybody said before, we expect, I don't know how much bigger things you can do, but we expect bigger things in the next 3 years. So, obviously next year we'll have the opportunity to play in NCAA. So I'm sure there's a higher ceiling than what we achieved this year.
But Damaris, there's no pressure. Just be a student. Just be
a student.
Just live and love. You're fantastic.
Just enjoy it. You have fun out there on the court. Everybody can see it. All right, so we will move on to male newcomer of the year. And again, you won't have to hear me talking. Well, you hear me talking recorded, but not live. Our next award highlights one of the many standout first-year Gothic Knights as the male newcomer of the year. The finalists are Ryan Savoy, freshman, men's basketball. Savoy came off the bench for the Gothic Knights to provide a much-needed spark all season long. As part of the conference title squad, the Lakewood product was named NJAC Rookie of the Year and earned honorable mention all-conference honors as well. Mahmoud Saror, freshman, men's volleyball. Saror, a second-team All-NJAC selection, picked up 3 Rookie of the Week accolades from the Skyline and NJAC as he played a key role in the program's first ever conference title and berth to NCAAs. He was also 4th in the country in aces per set. Nico Tierney, freshman, men's tennis. The NJAC Rookie of the Year, Tierney played a major role as the Gothic Knights captured the conference title in their inaugural season. He was a first-team selection in singles and doubles, and won at second singles to clinch the NJAC title match. Once again, your male newcomer of the year finalists.
And that is stuffed by Savoy. Back-to-back blocks by the rookie. The U-Mans are looking for Ramirez. No, he goes outside and hear him roar. Saror.
And another one down the line. Wow, Nico Tierney is on fire.
Savoy with 6 points, goes down and thunderously for 8.
Oh, that's gonna land in the upper deck after the swing away by Saror.
And there's a service ace. 15 love, Nico Tierney.
With the steal down the court. Savoy with 2 hands. In the middle. Now it's Saror. Saror with annihilation.
First serve, and another winner.
Savoy will throw it up at the buzzer and gets it to go. Saror, the server, deep serve, and he lands it into the back corner. Oh my!
And that one's out of bounds. The Gothic Knights win the New Jersey Athletic Conference Championship.
And the winner is Nico Tierney, men's tennis.
Nico!
Good job, Nico.
Baby. Let's Nico.
Congratulations, Nico. If you want to say a few words.
I would like to
I would like to thank my coach, my family, my team, my teammates, Theo and Alex who are here. And thank you, NJCU.
Congrats, buddy.
Congratulations, Nico. It's been a pleasure watching you guys, Coach Nick and you guys this season. You've been doing a great job. You guys have been doing a great job, obviously, under crazy circumstances as a first-year program. So, it's been awesome. Nobody else has anything. We're going to go ahead and jump right into the next one, which is, one of our newer awards, one of our, more special awards, the True Grit Award. I think this award, before we jump into the recording, is meant to highlight somebody who, is strong, not just like on the field or academically, but just as a human, the things that they would have to overcome. Before we meet the finalists, we would actually like to take a minute to the Gothic Knight family. We would be remiss not to recognize two of our own staff members who truly embody this award. George Deaver and Devani Brown, two integral members of our community, have each been battling their own personal health obstacles behind closed doors, but continuing to push through here at NJCU to make sure that our student athletes receive the highest quality experience. It's people like George and Devani who truly realize what a gift it is to spend every day doing something you love, working in college athletics, and they show the fight it takes not to give up, not to give that dream up. So George and Devani, the Gothic Knights community is behind you, and we know that each of you has the true grit to overcome anything. So without further ado, we'll jump into the True Grit Award. The NJCU True Grit Award is presented annually to a Gothic Knight student athlete who endured adversity and persevered through it. And now, let's meet our finalists. Deja Anderson, women's basketball. Deja, a first-team All-NJAC selection and All-Met honoree, was the Gothic Knights' second leading scorer and the engine that made NJCU's championship team go. However, before the season, Deja found herself without a home of her own, jumping from couch to couch at friends' places. All the while, she maintained her focus academically and then continued on to have the most successful season of her collegiate career. Emma Herrick, softball. Emma dealt with a lot of difficult circumstances early in her tenure at NJCU, some that many are unable to truly handle without a strong support system. Emma integrated herself within the Gothic Knights athletic department, became a key member of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, and has continued to keep up her morale with her teammates both on and off the field. Alex Platinoff, men's tennis. When NJCU restarted its men's tennis team this academic year, the squad received a walk-on request from a student who had immigrated to the U.S. and was already attending the university. Alex was already working multiple jobs, is now in charge of NJCU's student council, and even became an official U.S. citizen this year. He made the team and played a key role in the championship season. And the winner is Emma Herrick, softball. Congratulations, Emma, if you want to say a few words.
Congrats, Emma. Well deserved.
Congrats, Emma.
Thank you. Thank you. I just really want to say thank you to all the support I've had throughout this, because I know I wasn't the greatest person last year to deal with, but I just want to say thanks to all the admin and my coach, especially Coach Ash, for never giving up on me and always believing in me and knowing that I can come back. And I just want to thank my parents and my siblings for always being there when I need a hand to lean on, and also my teammates, because without them, I couldn't get through it, but they're just the best and I can get through anything with them. Thank you again.
Proud of you, Emma.
Congratulations, Emma. It's been, I've only gotten to know you for a few months, but I know you're deserving of this award. All right, so we are going to jump into play of the year. We've had a lot of potential plays of the year, but we'll go ahead and jump in and hopefully you guys enjoy. And now we move on to the single sequence wild enough to be considered the play of the year. Let's meet the finalists. Our first play of the year finalist features the NJCU women's soccer team and first team all-conference rookie forward Kim Brites. Unsure of how the season would go, the Gothic Knights finally hit the pitch for their season opener back on March 13th at the Garrity. In the 24th minute, fellow rookie Christy Alejandro lined up a corner attempt and Brites notched NJCU's first goal and lead of the year.
His third year coaching with the Knights. Good kick in the middle. Headers again! The Gothic Knights have struck on a header by Kim Brites. Alejandro with a perfect ball. Brites ran onto it, cocked her head, and stuck a header inside the left netting.
Our next play received buzz around the tri-state area from local news channels. Senior Denzel Banks of the men's basketball team, with NJCU tied with Stockton at the JMAC with time winding down, took the pass from freshman Hakeem Wilson and nailed the game winner at the buzzer.
5 seconds ago, Wilson up the court to Banks. Banks at the buzzer. Got it! Got it! And the Gothic Knights have won! Denzel Banks with the dagger at the buzzer. NJCU knocks off Stockton 67-65.
The third finalist. Trailing 5-1 in Game 1 at the Garrity on Senior Day on May 1st, NJCU baseball used a 4-run 7th inning to tie it up. Then, in the bottom of the 8th, the comeback victory was capped off by a solo shot from junior catcher Mitchell Leslie.
Follow after Leslie, batting 280 to the 303 against the conference as Leslie's gets into one. Back, off the reservation home run. Mitchell Leslie taking Reardon yard. And NJCU, what a way to get their first lead, a solo homer here.
Next, with one out in the top of the 5th on April 27th at the Garrity against Ramapo in one of the closest games this season, NJCU softball notched its web gem of the year. A hard hit shot to third was handled by senior Dulce Almonte, who stepped on the base for the out.
Monaco at third. Marino showing bunt, pulls back. Lines it to third. It is caught by Almonte.
Wow.
And they got the runner at third.
Last but not least, having already stormed back from a 21-point deficit to make it a 1-point game back on March 19th, NJCU men's basketball junior Caton Darley hit the most monumental shot in the last decade for the Gothic Knights, sinking a 3 to win the NJAC title at the buzzer.
Because Caton Darley drills the 3 as time expires from the left arc, and the Gothic Knights have won their 13th NJAC championship.
And your NJCU play of the year is men's basketball, Caton Darley's.
Congrats, guys.
Great job, Kay.
Thank you.
Congrats, Kay.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Appreciate it.
North Bergen.
Shout out to North Bergen. But I just want to thank the coaching staff, obviously Coach Brown for being a great coach all year, and obviously my teammates and everybody supporting us the whole season. It helped a lot, and it really made the whole season real fun this year. And I'm just honored to be a finalist to win this award, and I'm just grateful for it. And it just feels good. Thank you.
Congratulations, Kay. Coach Brown, anything you want to say?
I was trying to mute.
No, you're good.
No. It was a great shot. Obviously, one of the greatest wins in my coaching career. So I'm just happy that Caton was a guy that we recruited since he was a junior. And his first choice was a bad one. He decided to go to Raritan Valley, and he woke up and came home. So I'm glad he gave me that call a couple years ago. We put a lot of effort in recruiting him, and we're just happy he's part of the program and looking forward to next year. That's about it.
Thanks, Coach. I can say that as the person who took that video, that is that's the best video we have, because Kay, you did a number on the media table, so the viewers at home they lost the feed with 1 second left. So you know, whatever we were able to throw on social media after the game, that's what they were able to see. So you know, but then after you did it, you know, I saw all over the NCAA tournament people jumping on media tables. I think you started a trend, you know.
I guess I
it all started at NJCU. All right, so we are going to go ahead and jump over to individual performance of the year. So as we jump into individual performance of the year, and here we go. Buzzer beating 3 to win the NJAC title. Our next award highlights the student athlete who had the single best day of the season. Here are the finalists for individual performance of the year. Paulina Agatina, women's track and field. Having already hit her personal best of 5.16 meters in the long jump earlier this season to earn a regional ranking, expectations were high for the sophomore from Ukraine for the NJAC championships. And perform she did, notching a leap of 4.98 meters to place second, earning second team all-conference honors in the process. John Andrews, men's volleyball. After missing much of the season due to injury, Andrews finally returned for the Gothic Knights on the biggest of stages, the Skyline Championship. The senior captain was the focal point for NJCU against top-seeded St. Joe's Long Island, leading the Gothic Knights to their first ever conference title and a berth to NCAAs with a career-high 26 kills. Najima Holmes, women's basketball. NJCU hosted its first ever home NJAC tournament game and won. The Gothic Knights took down the second seed on the road in the semifinals and won. Then, in the program's first ever championship game, Holmes, a second team All-NJAC selection, led NJCU to its only conference title in 51 years. Her team-high 19 points, coupled with 8 rebounds, were one of the main reasons for the victory. Nico Tieni, the men's tennis. The NJAC Rookie of the Year and first team All-Conference selection had several big wins on the season, but none larger than on Sunday, May 9th, the native of France, in need of a win at second singles, did just that to clinch the Gothic Knights' 5-3 victory and NJAC title over the reigning champs. Once again, your finalists for individual performance of the year.
On the shot clock, Holmes driving right, puts it up and in with the right hand. Throws one up, no good. Rebounded by Holmes.
Going to try to look to attack it in transition, I would think.
Holmes right to the bucket, up with the right hand and in.
And there's a service ace. 15 love, Nico Tieni.
Rodriguez putting the moves on Bush, but a nice job by Bush to stay in front. Now, Holmes, the turnaround hook jumper goes. Yeah, they do get the switch. Smith guarding Rodriguez. Great feed inside to Holmes, and she puts it off glass and in.
Nice first serve. And another winner from Tieni. So 30 love is Nico. 2 more points needed to clinch the title.
Has it up top. She's led the way for the Gothic Knights tonight. 7 on the shot clock, driving right, puts it up and in. 8 seconds to go. A huge shot.
And another one down the line.
Wow, Nico Tierney is on fire. 40 love. Got a volley. And that one's out of bounds. The Gothic Knights win the New Jersey Athletic Conference Championship.
And the winner is John Andrews, men's volleyball.
Great job, John.
Way to go, Johnny.
Thanks, everyone.
Congrats, Sean.
No, I just got like a few people to thank for it. Well, mainly the training, the PT staff, just because, you know, they got my ankle back to, you know, decent form. And, you know, my coach for letting me play, even though I begged him so many times. So just want to thank those people. I want to thank my team for supporting me through the injury. And it was kind of tough on me. So I was just glad they were there for me, you know? But yeah.
Coach Carlo?
Yeah, I think the biggest thanks has to go to Ashley, Carla, and Ethan. That Tuesday before we played that championship match on Saturday, John could not get off the ground. He was hitting every ball into the net. And I think a special thank you should also go to one of the St. Joe's Long Island players, because he did say something to John across the net, which kind of poked the sleeping bear there. And because of that, John went off. It was one of the best performances I've ever seen in program history.
Congratulations again, John.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry, I didn't show my face too much. I'm here at work, but I snuck away.
Congratulations, and hopefully we see one more year out of you if you decide you want to come back.
Oh yeah, it's happening.
Oh, there we go.
You.
Okay, so then another
Appreciate
trip
you
to
guys.
NCAAs. There we go. All right, so we're gonna move on to game of the year. Game of the year coming up. Our programs have competed hard all season long, and each of them had that one game they'll always remember. Let's meet our finalists for our next award, NJCU's Game of the Year. Women's Basketball, NJAC Championship. For the first time in the program's 51-year history, the Gothic Knights climbed to the mountaintop and liked what they saw. NJCU, having not beaten Montclair State on the road ever, forgot about that fact and played like the team who should win. They clamped down on defense and got all-around offensive scoring before the final buzzer went off, and the Gothic Knights were crowned champs.
NJCU wins their first conference championship in program history.
Men's Basketball, NJAC Championship. A tough first half left NJCU trailing by 21 points with 20 minutes of regulation to play. However, Coach Mark Brown must have given the Gothic Knights Mike's secret stuff at halftime because the squad came out firing. After trimming the deficit to 1 point with 22 seconds left, NJCU had the ball for the final possession. Caton Darley did the unthinkable, nailing the three at the buzzer, and pandemonium at the JMAC followed.
Caton Darley drills the three as time expires from the left arc, and the Gothic Knights have won their 13th NJAC championship.
Women's Bowling, AMCC semifinal. With a different format due to this year's circumstances, NJCU needed to overcome much to advance all the way to its final match of the AMCC semifinals. After going 3-1 in their first four, the Gothic Knights fell behind 3-1 in a best-of-7 Baker series to St. Vincent before storming back to tie it at 3-3. The last game was nearly pin for pin, but NJCU fell by just 9 total to end its season. Men's Volleyball, Skyline Championship. Trailing 1-0 after the first set, NJCU mustered up all it could, and bam, the Gothic Knights won 2 straight to take a 2-1 lead over top-seeded St. Joe's Long Island in the Skyline Championship match. After the Golden Eagles tied it up to force a decisive 5th, NJCU battled to extra points before winning the program's first ever conference title and earning the Gothic Knights' first trip to NCAAs. Once again, your finalists for Game of the Year. And the winner is men's basketball in the NJAC Championship.
Congrats, coach.
Way to go. Way to go, guys.
Yeah, tough choice.
Congrats,
That
coach.
Yeah,
Congrats,
it's a
team.
tough one.
I know that's a tough one. Once again, just thank everybody. Everybody touched on who's contributed to the season. And it's not just about coaches and players, it's also administration. I want to thank you again, Jody, for what you've done and giving us the opportunity to have the testing going, Sean, Jeff, and D, for what you guys did and how you fought to have a season. And I definitely speak on behalf of my team. We really appreciate the support from all the programs. We're looking forward to next year. Keep it short and sweet. We're looking forward to next year. That's all I have to say. Thanks.
Any of the guys on the line, Denzel, Caton, want to say anything? Ryan?
Honestly, I just want to say it was an honor to be a part of this team. I mean, just with the guys we had, it just was easy. So, yeah, like Coach said, we're looking forward to next year.
Denzel is actually in Puerto Rico right now, so I want to thank him for taking the time out of his vacation, joining our Zoom call.
Yeah, again, like I've said a couple times, I've only been here a few months, and my predecessor Ira Thor likes to say, he was here for 20 years and he got like 3 championships. I've been here for 5 months and I got 6 championships. So, this was this one shook me. This was crazy. This was intense. And honestly, it was, the NJAC playoffs was probably the first time to me, I can't speak for everybody, but it felt like the first time to me that, we just kind of got back to normal. It felt normal. There's fans in the stands. Everybody was intense. Like maybe there was 100 people in the stands, but when that shot went in, I feel like, it felt like the Garden last night, except we won. But again, thanks again, guys, and congratulations to all the finalists. Everybody deserved it. So it was a tough choice, like everybody said. So we're going to move ahead to our Athlete of the Year awards. We're going to start with Female Athlete of the Year. Now we take a look at an amazing quartet of finalists, all of whom we have already met tonight, for NJCU's Best Female Athlete. Paulina Augatina, sophomore, women's track and field. Augatina, unable to compete as a freshman outdoors, came back in 2021 with a vengeance. She PR'd with 5.16 meters in the long jump twice, earning a regional ranking, and was the runner-up at NJACs to garner second team all-conference. Sandra Guerrero, freshman, women's wrestling. Coming in as the New Jersey High School State Champion, Guerrero immediately took a leadership role for the Gothic Knights' brand new program. The 191-pounder placed third at NCWWC Regionals before earning All-America status at Nationals. Naomi Henry, freshman, women's wrestling. Another budding star for the Gothic Knights women's wrestling program, Henry also picked up a third-place finish at Regionals. The 130-pounder also earned All-America status at NCWWC Nationals. Damaris Rodriguez, freshman, women's basketball. Rodriguez captained the Gothic Knights as a rookie all the way to their first NJAC title in the program's 51-year history. For her efforts, she was named NJAC First Team and Rookie of the Year, All-Met Division III Player of the Year, and D3Hoops.com First Team All-Region. Once again, your finalists for Best Female Athlete.
Full face guard on the sideline. Nice pass by Rodriguez. Rodriguez drives. Rodriguez left-handed layup is good. Sutton lost the handle, couldn't hold on to it. Rodriguez dribbles between three players. What a bounce pass. Maya Neal for two. Rodriguez for three. Bang!
And the winner is Damaris Rodriguez, women's basketball.
Nice, congrats.
Thank you, thank you. I know when coming to NJCU, I had high expectations, but to win this as a freshman, it's still surreal to me. And I just want to give a special thank you to my family, Coach Pat, Jeff, and my teammates for always pushing me on and off the court. And like Sean said before, NJCU is definitely on the rise. So definitely expect more NJAC titles, and definitely expect for me to just keep improving my game. So thank you.
Yeah, what can I say? I mean, Damaris is a blessing to have. You know, she's probably going to go down as one of the best women athletes in NJCU history. She's definitely going to go down as probably one of the best women's basketball players. And we're just lucky and blessed at NJCU. And she's actually what I'm using right now to recruit this girl, Erica Mercedes. So thank you, Damaris. You're helping us recruit better players as well. You deserve this.
And I just want to point out that everybody that was a finalist for Female Athlete of the Year was also a finalist for Female Newcomer of the Year. So, you know, the future is really bright for NJCU athletics if all of our Female Athlete of the Year finalists are all rookies as well. So, you know, things are looking bright. And now we're going to move over to the Male Athlete of the Year. And now it's time for the award for NJCU's Best Male Athlete. The finalists are Denzel Banks, Senior, Men's Basketball. Banks played a key role in leading NJCU to the NJAC Championship. He was named First Team All-NJAC, selected to the All-Met team, and earned Second Team All-Region honors from D3Hoops.com. Theo Burgell, Junior, Men's Tennis. Burgell captained the first-year Gothic Knights to the NJAC Championship. Heading into the postseason, he was named First Team All-NJAC in both singles and doubles, and was selected as the conference's Player of the Year. Brandon Da Silva, sophomore, men's volleyball. A First Team All-Conference selection by both the Skyline and NJAC, Da Silva was a key player for NJCU as he and the squad won their first ever conference championship and were the only Gothic Knights to compete at NCAAs this year. Once again, your Male Athlete of the Year finalists.
To shoot. Banks, NBA range three. Bang!
Gets back to serve. Big service ace there.
Tied at 10. In the middle. Oh, solo stuff. Brandon Da Silva.
NJCU push the base now and one opportunity for Denzel Banks.
Down the line. Big win there by Theo.
Good serve by Soror. Comes over on one. And Da Silva says, take it back. Banks wants a three, and he gets it.
Both waiting for the other player to make a mistake. Big backhand there. And that one's too long. So back to deuce we go.
In this rotation, and Brandon Da Silva starts it off with annihilation in the middle. To Banks. Banks at the buzzer. Got it! Good pass by Collado. Silva, destruction.
And the winner is Theo Burgell, men's tennis.
Congrats, Theo.
Thank you so much.
Congrats.
Go, buddy.
Congrats, Theo. Way to go, buddy.
Congrats, Dill.
Thank you. Well, I would like to thank the school, the staff, my coaches, Nick, big thanks. Thank you for motivate us every day. My teammates also, of course, Nico and Alex, they're here. So thank you to you guys and all of the other, probably asleep right now. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah, I just want to say Theo and Nico have been huge for us, obviously, to be a freshman and to clinch both our wins over TCNJ. Nico was such a big performer for us, such a great young man. And Theo, as I say, like a story I'll probably tell for the rest of my career, the first NJCU commit. I mean, what else can you say other than that? Believed in us, in the program, and myself from the first day, and really has been a leader on and off the court, in the classroom. Can't say enough about the young man, and he deserves all the accolades that he gets. So congratulations, buddy.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Theo. Congratulations, men's tennis. Again, like a lot of our programs, we see a lot more success in the future, and just hope you guys enjoy your time here as student athletes at NJCU. So we come to our final award of the night, which is the Team of the Year. Again, like we've said several times, if you're a finalist, we think you're the Team of the Year. We think you're the Player of the Year. But we have to make those tough choices, and we had to do that with this one. So without further ado, let's jump into Team of the Year. Our final award of the evening recognizes the top program of the year, the NJCU Team of the Year. Now let's meet our finalists. Men's basketball. The NJCU men's basketball squad was a dominant force from wire to wire this season, culminating in the program's 13th NJAC title in history. Coach Mark Brown was named Coach of the Year in the NJAC, as well as the D3Hoops.com All-Atlantic/Mid-Atlantic region. Senior Denzel Banks was a first-team All-NJAC selection and earned All-Met and All-Region honors as well. Overall, NJCU had 3 All-Conference selections in addition to Coach, Rookie, and Defensive Player of the Year. Esports, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Seeded number 1 in the ECAC Championship this fall, the undefeated Gothic Knights ran through the tournament bracket en route to the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Championship. This spring, NJCU took home the ECAC regular season title before earning a bid to the Collegiate Esports National Championship, where the Gothic Knights finished as the national runners-up. Men's volleyball. Thanks to the individual performance of the year from senior John Andrews, NJCU claimed the 5-set Skyline Championship victory, its first conference title ever, and earned the program's first ever berth to NCAAs. Carlo Edra was named Coach of the Year in both the Skyline and NJAC, while the sophomore middle duo of Brandon De Silva and Martin Cromulak both collected 2 first-team honors. Women's basketball. NJAC, D3Hoops All-Region, and All-Met Coach of the Year, Pat Devaney, teamed with NJAC and D3Hoops All-Region Rookie of the Year and All-Met Player of the Year, Damaris Rodriguez, helped turn around a program that was 0-21 just a few years ago. This year, the Gothic Knights made history every step of the way, culminating in the first ever NJAC championship in the program's 51-year history. Men's tennis. After a 22-year hiatus, NJCU men's tennis returned with a bang and ended the year regionally ranked in the Northeast. Nick Margiasso was named NJAC Co-Coach of the Year, while NJAC Player of the Year junior Theo Bergel and NJAC Rookie of the Year freshman Nico Tieni helped lead the squad to the outstanding conference championship victory over TCNJ. Once again, your finalists for NJCU Team of the Year.
Will start the season with a 35-point victory as they knock off the Kane Cougars here today in Jersey City. 5 seconds ago, Wilson up the court to Banks. Banks at the buzzer, got it!
And Jersey City closes out their homestand on the regular season a perfect 3-0, improving their record to 4-1.
Blowout, Rutgers Camden in their NJAC tournament debut, 85-48. Because Peyton Darley drills the 3 as time expires from the left arc, and the Gothic Knights have won their 13th NJAC championship in the most improbable fashion of all time. first time since March 2nd, 2020, NJCU men's volleyball on the court for a match. Until that, Martin Kromulak, utter destruction, his 10th kill, and the match has come to an end. That'll do it here in Jersey City as the Gothic Knights improve to 4-2 on the year, 4-0 in the skyline. The team, for the first time in 6 years, will start a season 2 wins and no losses. They sweep the weekend series from Kane University for the first time in their 50-year history, are 3-0 in the New Jersey Athletic Conference. NJCU wins a home playoff game.
Yes, NJCU celebrating, but there's still no official call. They say it's over. Wow. NJCU wins their first conference championship in program history.
And that return is too long. NJCU takes it 8-1 and wins the overall match 5-0. The Gothic Knights will now advance to the NJAC finals.
Wonderful intro there for the Gothic Knights and head coach Nick Margiasso as he gets his team ready for today's New Jersey Athletic Conference East Men's Championship. And that one's out of bounds. The Gothic Knights win the New Jersey Athletic Conference Championship.
And the winner is women's basketball.
Congrats, baby. Congrats. Thank you, everybody. I mean, every team is definitely well deserving of this award. So it's definitely an honor and a privilege, and we're definitely humbled by winning this. I just want to say thank you to the administration for fighting for us to have a season. I know, Sean, you were one of the big voices in the NJAC, fighting for us, and Jody doing what you did. It just shows that you guys are here for the kids and the student experience, and it shows from the top down. And I believe that's one of the biggest reasons why we're at where we are right now in 2021, and we're going to continue to fly high, and just want to say thank you again, everybody.
Congrats, coach.
Congrats, young fella.
Nice job, Pat. Way to go, ladies.
Congratulations.
Great job.
Once again, just like we've said, I mean, all those teams, everybody, what you guys have all accomplished has been amazing. And, there's a lot of rings out there, like JJ likes to say, there's going to be a lot of rings coming in. That's a big order for NJCU athletics this year. And obviously there's many more to come. Sean, if there's any final thoughts you wanted to share before we wrap up tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the last award kind of speaks for itself. The fact that we had all these finalists for Team of the Year because they've won championships speaks to the caliber of leadership that we have, starting with our head coaches. So to all the head coaches, thank you for what you do day in and day out, being leaders in your family, leaders on the team, and leaders in the community. I think it speaks volumes from where we're at. To all the athletes, you're the one that puts the ball in the net. You're the one that scores a goal. You're the one that gets the takedown. You're the one that throws a strike in every other sport. So thank you. Thank you for your commitment to NJC Athletics. Thank you for just wanting to continue your career in terms of the sport that you love. And we want to create an environment where you guys can excel with that. And so hopefully you felt like you were able to achieve that this year. And stealing a quote from Mark, say less, really us moving forward. That's what it's all about now. It's the next chapter of NJCU Athletics. We're thinking about 2021 and 2022, and we look forward to that. We know it doesn't start the first day you get back on campus. It starts now. It already started really with the way that you're taking care of your body, and that's both mentally, spiritually, physically, making sure that you're getting yourself ready for what comes up next. So thank you to everyone. Bob Delaney, thank you for being who you are, being such a tremendous ambassador of the institution. all the way down there in Georgia, and you continue to show up and represent. And you really are indicative of what that award means. Selflessness through and through. Jody Bailey, we can't say enough about all that you've done for our institution this year. Well, we know that it was a challenge, but we were able to get through each and every moment of it. And in the way that you did it while you were defending your dissertation, to me, is just absolutely incredible. For those that know that you are talking to Dr. Jody Bailey. And so huge kudos goes out to you for all that you did this year while you were managing your personal ambitions as well. And to all the administrators, from Pete Vincent, I look on here, Alex Falk, DB, JJ, Bobby Cole, to all our coaches here. You guys are absolutely why we get up. We want to make sure that we provide a great atmosphere for you, an environment for you to be leaders. And so we look forward to the next chapter. They were going into year number 4 with the new administration, and we're expecting to continue to build off of this. And so thank you, everyone, and go NJCU.
Well, thanks again, Sean. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Don't want to take any more of your Monday night away from you. But yeah, once again, thanks for joining us. And, hopefully next year we can do this in person and celebrate a few more championships. But once again, thanks for joining us. And for those at home watching, thanks for tuning in to the 2021 Gothics, the annual NJCU Athletics Awards Banquet, which again is virtual this year and hopefully for the last time ever. We'll be together again next year. So thanks again.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
Alex, if I can help you out here one last time, I just want to say this. There was not an asterisk on this season. For NJCU, there was an exclamation point.
Go, baby.
JJ's always eloquent with the words. Always good. Always pumping people up.
JJ gets the snaps.
All right, everybody. Take care. Enjoy the night. See you guys next year.
Thank you, everybody.